Welcome to the Video Edit Suite tutorial series. In this tutorial you are going to learn how to set up and use the Lowel 4-lamp lighting kit. This lighting kit consists of 2 spotlights, 1 softbox, 1 backlight and 4 stands. The first thing you will need to do is set up the stands. Of the 4 stands in the kit, one of them is different from the rest. This stand is for the softbox light. You will notice that the legs of this stand have different struts. The other 3 are identical.
To set up the stand, simply release the screw holding the legs in place and pull them out. Make sure the centre of the stand is raised off the ground. For the big stand, you should extend the legs so that the struts are parallel to the floor. You can raise or lower the stand by loosening and lifting the telescopic sections.
There are 4 plugs for the lights. 3 have a switch and 1 does not. The one without a switch is used with the small spotlight as it has a switch on the back. The spotlight is generally used as the key light when filming. The key light is the primary illumination for the person being lit.
After taking the light out of the box, you will have to flip the handle out and set up the shoe so that you can place it on the stand. The arm for the attachments must also be flipped out. Loosen the screw on the shoe and place it on the stand. Tighten the screw to secure the light. Use the handle to point the light up or down. Use the ball lever on the side to switch between spot and flood modes.
If the spotlight is being used as the key light, then the softbox could be used as the fill light. This is used to lessen the shadows caused by the key light without taking them away completely. This light is not stored in the box, rather in a separate bag to the box.
When setting up this light, make sure to wear gloves as your hands will be near the bulb. To begin, loosen the shoe and turn it so it makes a 90-degree angle. Undo the screw at the base. Place it on the stand and tighten the screw. Next, undo the Velcro around the umbrella. Loosen the screw at the back. Grip the light behind the bulb and push it until it pops into place. To put the diffuser on, simply push the bars in the umbrella through the holes in the diffuser and attach all of the Velcro. To point the light up or down, you will need to loosen the screw on the arm.
Instead of using the softbox as the fill light, you could use the reflector. This is used to get a different lighting effect.
The reflector is used to catch light from the key light and throw it back onto the subject to alleviate shadows. It can also be used outside to reflect light onto the far side of someone who is illuminated by the sun.
The backlight is used to define the edges of the subject and to bring them out from the background. As the large spotlight is now being used as the key light and the softbox as the fill light, we can choose either the omnidirectional wash light or the smaller spotlight as the backlight.
To use the wash light, simply open up the 2 reflectors by pulling them out from the light. Then place the light on the stand and tighten the screw.
The small spotlight can be used in place of the big spotlight or the wash light if either of these are too powerful.
The shoe for this light must be put in place before you can put it on a stand. Put the shoe on the stand and tighten the screw to secure it in place. Connect the switchless plug to the light. The switch on the back of the light turns the light on or off. The wheel on the side of the light switches between spot and flood modes.
The barn doors can be used to direct the light in a more controlled way. You can stop light from going past a certain point or open up the barn door to illuminate as much as possible.
Make sure to wear gloves when adjusting the barn doors. Additionally, there is an arm with an extra barn door that can be attached to the big spotlight beside the shoe or the backlight on the side.
If you want to diffuse the light of either the spotlights or the backlight, you can attach an umbrella to those lights.
Simply pop open the umbrella and slide it into the holder on any of these. You will need to turn the light around to get the reflected light on the subject.
Another way to diffuse the light is to use one of the frames with any of the lights.
Pop open the frame and push the leg through the slot in whichever of the lights you need. You can then place a frosted or coloured gel on the frame to change the lighting effect.
We will now show the effects of the following 3-point lighting setup. As you can see from the diagram, the backlight was positioned behind the subject, while the key and fill were on the subject's left and right respectively. We will now show the effects of each of these in turn and then together. You can see that the key light illuminates the subject the most, but throws the hardest shadows. The fill light isn't as bright, but gives much softer shadows in the key. The backlight highlights the edge of the subject and brings them out from the background. That is the end of this tutorial, setting up the Lowel 4-lamp lighting kit.